everyone. Welcome to episode 34 of the Thrillos Global podcast. I'm your host, CJ. Alongside me today is Chrisos, joining back again. Chris, mate, how are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm okay, thanks. Obviously not the best of the result this morning, but other than that, yeah, pretty good. Thanks, CJ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Enjoying the nice, hot Sydney night, to be honest. And also joining us from nice, cold Greece, Dionisi. How are you?
I would come in saying I'm feeling way better, but football just made sure that didn't happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I'm sure all of you know, Olympiakos this morning got knocked out of the Greek Cup once again. This time pretty early stages. We drew 0-0 in full time and extra time with Panathinaikos. Unfortunately went out on penalties 7-6 with Madi Kamara. Seeing how far he can shoot up a ball in the air. So surely that's a world record somewhere. Dionisi and Chris, before we talk about the game, I just want to go through the lineup. Fuck it, we'll just talk about the game straight off the bat. So lineup: Paskalakis in goals. Starting from the right: Rodinei, Doi, Biancone, Ortega. In the mid: Heze, Kamara, Masouras, Alexandropoulos, Fortounis, and Navarro up top. Guys, what were your thoughts on the starting lineup there?
Couldn't have done much better. I mean, since that duo started happening per se, I've been against Madi and Dese playing together, but aside maybe putting on Podense and keeping Alexandropoulos in Madi's place, I wouldn't change much.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It was good to see Alexandropoulos starting once again. I definitely think at the end of the year, Olympiakos need to put that clause, pay the money, get the guy on full time. He's young, he's Greek. Oh god, that was loud. Who's looking guilty?
It's me.
Yeah, look, Alexandropoulos should be starting most games. Kamara and Heze, look, Dionisi, I do agree with you to an extent. However, we have seen it work in some games, and in some other games, it's been absolutely abysmal. Also, Masouras as well. If everyone listening knows, you know, in the past, we haven't been the biggest fan of Masouras, but this season, man, he's been an absolute gun along with Fortounis. I want to talk about Biancone and Doi this game specifically as well, because they were absolutely insane. Doi and Biancone did not miss a beat. There were a couple of times as well, Panathinaikos managed to look a bit threatening, but mate, they were absolutely world class today. Dionisi, Chris, what do you think of that?
Biancone especially played his fucking legs off yesterday. I mean, you can't. They're not necessarily world class, but you can't complain, especially with how bad some other people were yesterday.
Yeah. Got a comment here, Maria. Kamara's penalty will be the buzzer beater for today's basketball game with Maccabi, given how far it went. that miss from Kamara's up there. My gosh, he didn't look confident at all. We'll talk about the penalty shootout very shortly, because if the game was to end in any way, it would not be penalties. Personally.
I've seen some stuff by Greeks and Greek media in general about the penalty shootout and Madi's penalty especially, so there is a lot to say.
Yeah. Before we get into all that stuff, I want to talk about one key thing that I noticed with today's game, and we were talking during well, kind of during the game. Carvalho's game management. Now he left. I think was it 1 or 2 subs in the first 90 only. He. Oh, sorry. I think only one sub. It was only one substitution. Jesus.
It was. Wait, let me actually see who it was. It was Podence coming on for our best midfielder out there, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, look, it's hard to say. I mean, at the 60th minute, are you already setting up for like extra time? Did we not try and really go for that win before the 90?
Even if you are setting up for extra time, like why are you subbing out a defensive midfielder, our only proper defensive midfielder, even box to box midfielder for Podence? It makes no sense.
I'll tell you what doesn't make sense as well. Some of our more trustworthy penalty takers were taken off, even though, like, even when Vrusai went up for the penalty, because obviously he came on for Tunis, I was dead set, like, man, this guy hasn't kicked the ball in a competitive game in how long?
I told you myself that I wanted Vrusai to come on for like Ortega, and at the moment I was mad he took Fortuna's place, but the man couldn't. Like you saw him on the bench, he immediately got his legs wrapped up. Like that's one substitution that makes sense, given Vrusai converted his penalty. Others didn't, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and one other player that absolutely looks so good, you know, who I'm going to talk about, it's obviously Martins. Man, this guy, he should have come on in the second half. I think he would have changed the game. He could have gotten a result before the full. And look, we did play really well. We didn't play amazing. Panathinaikos still had some moments where they looked more threatening than us. Overall, we looked good considering what's happening to the club, considering the squad that we have as well. Like, I know every Olympiakos fan is really pissed off right now. So am I. But what do you say, Dionysi? Honestly, what do you say now? We're out of the cup. The league, who knows what's going to happen in the playoffs? I think we're going to have a really tough run. Not to say we're going to get smacked, but it's going to be really hard. But I think considering everything, we did play better than what a lot of people thought.
We played okay. Yeah, I can disagree with that, especially in the first half. No, we really did not. But we came out in the second half with much better momentum than expected, like you said. I just want to quickly touch on Gelson Martins like you did. I think his and Potence's substitution should have been opposite, like him coming on in the 60th and Potence in 105th minute, I think it was when Martins came on. I think that would have been...
110. Yeah. Oh, no, 105, yeah.
105, like... I think that would have been a bit better for the game, but as a club, now that we're out of the cup, we sadly have to accept that this season's gonna be trophyless again, and do the best we can both in the Conference League and to qualify for Europe, basically. I think that's our best bet for this year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Dionysi. And Chris, maybe you can weigh in on the situation. So it's been 2 seasons now. We've gone through about 6. This is our 7th coach in 2 years, Dionysi?
6 coaches and 70 players.
Jesus. You don't make this shit up. You don't make it up. Look, Chris, weigh in on the situation. Like, I think personally, after Martins got sacked and like the regress started, then this club has continually failed to rebuild and rebuild and rebuild. And what I think is this is not a coach going off his track record to actually build something. I'm not saying it's impossible. We're going off what he's done in the past. 21 jobs,
It is
25
impossible.
years. Looks really, really bad. And I'm not throwing shade at them. Gate 7 International shared some quotes that, what's his name? Carvalho, our coach, whatever his name is. Carvalho, yeah. Shared some quotes about things that he said, you know, trying to pump up the team, this and that. Look, man, that's all great and good, but there should be a standard in any club. Any club. You don't
Just
need
so-
the coach to say it. If the players don't want to... Oh, sorry, go, Dionysi.
Just so I don't forget, speaking about the coach that you and I both saw, I just want to give props to Sotiri once again for his speech yesterday before the penalties. Like,
Oh,
yes, a lone player, but he's showing passion that people that have been here since Pedro don't anymore. And like you said, I think it will be a massive mistake if we don't
Massive.
spend the money. However much Sporting asks, it will be a massive mistake if we don't spend it.
absolutely massive, man. It's very hard nowadays. You get a 22-year-old player on file. Like, I'm not saying it's nowhere. It's in a
Especially
lot of
Greek.
places. But a Greek young player like that, the last time I saw a Greek young player similar to that was Tsimikas at Olympiakos. Like that, I don't know if you remember that in Tumba, he crossed from the Cedra and it kind of, it was an own goal, but regardless, he celebrated like no tomorrow. Like
Yeah,
that
of course
passion,
I do.
And that passion's missing it's not so much missing in the locker room, but I tell you, the players that have it, it's Fortunis, it's El Arabi, it's new blood like Sotiris, it's in Masuras as well, and it's in
Definitely.
Rodinei. You could tell who has it, and you can tell who doesn't have it. These players have to go. But Chris, what I want you to weigh in on, like 7 coaches, the problem's clearly not the coach, except this coach is going to get sacked. He's not staying for more than what I'm assuming, what I'm guessing is March, because I don't have confidence in the Conference League. I don't have hope in the league. I think we're narrowly beating the lower tier teams in the league. Narrowly, just. So where do you think the problem lies? What are your thoughts on 7th coach? Because even if this guy stays for the rest of the season, I don't think he's going to be there the next.
Yeah, I think the problem is that Maranakis is trying to build a football empire rather than focusing on like one club or 2 clubs. Like, he wants to buy Mons and all the other teams, but he has a crisis going on with the team that he started with and the team that he basically built from the ground up, which is Olympiakos, and it's his home club team. So I think that's one of the main problems, is that he's seen that there's an issue and he thinks that the solution is, oh yeah, we'll just sack a coach, get another coach. But as I've got lots of pro footballer friends, and they tell me that when a coach is sacked, it changes the dressing room dramatically, and you've got to adapt to whatever the new play style is. Maybe, and then that you could be starting with one coach, and then the next coach comes in and he doesn't want to start you, and then that just puts your confidence down. It also puts the rest of the team confidence down, because we've got a new coach in, got to adjust, got to do what that coach wants to do. So I think the instability in the club is what makes bad performances happen. I like, if you give an example of any top flight club that's doing really well, they've had their coach for maybe 5-6 years or maybe 3 years plus, and they've built their squad around there. They have a bad result and they don't say, okay, now we're going to sack the coach. They have a bad result and they're like, okay, what happened? This is what we're going to change. and then it ends up being on an upward spiral from there. And I think that's a very like Greek mentality, is that, oh, coach does all more like Eastern European. A coach does bad, and okay, we're just gonna sack him. Well, let's just get some new coach. And I think Olympiakos rush. They don't try to find who will be the perfect fit. It's just like, oh yeah, there's this bloke from Portugal that coached Rio Ave. Let's just go grab that guy, instead of like going, oh, there's, and Olympiakos have the money. There's Steven Gerrard, there's Jose Mourinho. Not saying they would get these type of players or managers, but the options are there. Why not talk to them? Why not say, hey, what would it take to come coach in Greece? Because I think managers like that have had the reputation in Europe are the managers we need. We can't have managers that are nobodies. I think we need managers that have the European reputation, because Olympiakos have a European reputation. So you have to match that with a coach that has the same expectations and the same reputation that Olympiakos had. Because if, let's say we do get Jose Mourinho, who doesn't have a job right now, not only would that bring in players because it's Jose Mourinho, fans because it's Jose Mourinho, and experience because it's Jose Mourinho, it would also bring in results because, again, it's Jose Mourinho. I've just named you 4 things that will improve just by getting a manager like that. And I think that's the direction we need to go towards. We need to go towards a coach that is like, like a Brendan Rodgers or anyone that's coached in the Premier League. I think any direction towards there is good. And even having another leader, I think Olympiakos need another leader, because Fortounis is great. We all love Fortounis. We know how much I love Fortounis, but another leader I think is perfect. I don't like to use this example. Sita's going to kill me for using this, but Liverpool have a leadership group, and that's why they're doing so, is because they have a set group of leaders in their squad that are the leaders. If Van Dijk's down, Trent Alexander-Arnold will step up. If he's down, Robertson will stand up. And I think that's what Olympiakos is, a core leadership group that isn't just, and that will not only fight for the players, but fight for the club. And as you mentioned previously, is that there isn't much heart for a lot of the players, whereas the clubs that do well, every single player has heart and has the passion. And I think that's what you need. If you can get a coach that will deliver you that, then the players will deliver that too. So I think that's my main spiel on that.
Yeah, well, you put it really well together, and I 100% agree with you. And also, if we got Mourinho, like, a lot of our problems would be solved. However, like with the whole locker room leader thing that you were saying, I feel like there's less players that are leaders than more as well. Like, but just seeing how Sotiri carries himself throughout the last few, like from the beginning of the season, that goal against Genk, like that guy was just on fire. Genk, whoever the hell we played. We need players, Chris, on to what you were saying. We do. We have like Fortounis. We have Sotiris, which it'd be the biggest crime if we don't put pen to paper on him. And for the time being, we have LRB. Who knows where he's going next season? We have Masouras. I mean, they're the guys you build the foundation around. Like, Iborra came in for a reason, because he's a locker room leader. But then Martinez got sacked, and now Guinea and himself are falling out of favor with Cavalier. Or I think they have. They're playing here and there. And they haven't left the club yet, so who knows?
Iborra hasn't played that game under Carvalho.
He came on today, I think.
Iborra? Yes, he did. But he did. Yeah, but he did like for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Also,
not even 5. He came on for 3 minutes.
Yeah. Also, viewers, please drop your comments. Share your thoughts with us. What you think?
Can I add something else? I want to add something else.
Yeah.
I was just going to say there was a big player who was available, Jordan Henderson, locker room player.
I was thinking that.
Yes. I know he's terrible. I understand. I can't stand him as a player, but you need him for the locker room. And I think
he's worse than fucking Carvalho. What do you mean, Jordan?
I know that. I know he's terrible, but I think I'm talking about the locker room. I'm not talking about his football ability. I'm talking about locker room player Jordan Henderson. He's terrible. I understand. He's actually still, and I've never liked him. But I think for a locker room player, perfect.
I'd rather keep Iborra.
Okay, question.
Look, I actually thought of that Chris, and I know.
I was also going to say,
Yeah.
Lucy, Firmino, he doesn't want. He wants to leave Saudi Arabia too. Should Olympiakos get him? No,
I think
no,
every player that's gone there wants to leave.
no, generally I'm asking because I feel like the
Yeah.
players that don't want to play for their clubs are the best players to get because they want to leave anyway.
Yeah, but
I think we
And
went.
Firmino's great. Like you can play him as anywhere, 10, 9.
Look, I think Olympiakos did half a
panicked
step right, bringing Sotiri in the fact that he's Greek and young. We need to do
Panic.
that with the rest of the freaking squad. We need
You
to
also-
stop these loans from Argentina rejects that haven't progressed past the under 18s that have gone on 5 loans in the last 2
And
years.
35-year-olds like
And-
Jovetic.
Look, I don't. You bring in the odd 35-year-old.
age
Like,
doesn't
It doesn't
necessarily matter. Yeah.
Valbuena is still killing it. Jovetic, honestly, was always mediocre at best at every club he played. Take that to the fucking bank, even at Man City. That's when he peaked, and that's where it ended for him. No disrespect to the guy. He's not good enough for the club.
Valbuena is scoring at least every 2 games for a ball on.
Oh,
So,
there you go. Like, bring in the odd 33, 34-year-old. But
bring Yaniotas back.
No, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Who?
Yaniotis.
Yeah,
Yaniotas.
that's good.
He was so good out of well. You don't understand.
Maybe for once, Olympiakos doesn't need to get a Portuguese coach. Look,
Panathinaikos loves Portuguese people for some reason.
and invest in youngsters.
It's the connection with Mendes mostly.
Look, with the whole coaching situation, if I was the coach with some sort of pedigree, and by pedigree I mean I've been at a club for more than 4 years and had some success.
You wouldn't
Look,
come here.
No, I wouldn't, and I'm saying as if I'm not like I wasn't an Olympiakos fan, like just a football manager. I would not accept an offer from Olympiakos. I would personally rather coach Ike or Bulk, because Bulk have their youth, they have a young team, they have a great team. They're going somewhere, there's something to build there. Ike have more of an aged team, but it's a quality team that's played together for a few years, and they have a really good coach right now. Like
I
Ike
have
are great.
I have the balance that you were talking about that we need. Like they have
Yeah.
players like Mitoglu, for example,
Yeah.
that is like 21, 22, and he's a very good centre back. And they have, as much as I hate him, they have Amrabat, who is one incredibly experienced player.
Yeah, look, that's an example, Chris. Amrabat is 34, but he's...
I think he's 36.
Fuck, are you serious?
Wait, from United?
No.
It is actually his brother.
It's his brother.
Okay. Well, there's 2 of them. Didn't know there was 2 of them. Also, CJ, you're going to hate me for this, but I just looked up Glassy Rodriguez, and I didn't realize that he left. I thought we still had him.
Oh, man, he's long gone.
I thought, yeah.
No, I'm not, first of all.
You're getting caught out of your this.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, my papa hates Amrabat. That's it.
No, he's actually a cunt.
Every time he's on the ball, mate, my papa...
Is it because he's Moroccan?
No, it's because it apparently doesn't pass the ball. He just holds it, and either loses it or goes for a shitter fucking option. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Okay,
But
what do you think?
I wouldn't coach Olympiakos. I mean, the squad's a mess.
Currently,
Absolutely not.
Probably the financials are a bigger mess.
what
We
else?
have problems with FFP. We surely do.
Nottingham got bloody fined, I think.
They are probably going to get another deduction.
But I'm sure, man.
So will Everton. Yeah, that's the thing.
Everton
City's
again.
fan.
Sitting's hearing is soon.
Yeah.
Again, Everton.
Sitting's hearing is in February.
Yeah, sure.
They should have
Sure,
just
Chris.
accepted relegation last season.
What's the thing? They go down, and Olympiakos should get some of their players. Like, but no, we're gonna go get
Seriously? No
some-
way, man.
Some
Look,
things aren't meant to be said.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Iwobi, you wouldn't take it on Olympiakos?
No, I would
No
not.
way, dude. No way. Come
Why
on.
not?
You named the worst Everton player there is.
You wouldn't. Okay, what about would you take Ivan Toney? Would you take him out of Olympiakos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? But he's at Brentford, but a club that's fighting for Europe when they're fully fit.
Type of like a mid-table Premier League team. You could try.
We're not even as good as a mid-table championship.
At the moment, no. But I think the direction of like young Greek players is a good way to go because Greek players want looks like Olympiakos,
That I agree with. Yeah,
like so Didi, that was good. Instead of them going, as much as I love them coming to Cyprus, they should be going and starting in Greece and then progressing that way.
Look, I told we should be the Bayern Munich of the league. Just poach the best Greek young players from every team.
that's what we used to do. I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
Kolobas.
the thing I disagree with you mostly, Chris, is that we're not in a place to attract names, even coaches that are
Not
big
now.
anymore.
Not now. After
Not-
Martins, we could have. We put
Immediately after Martins, maybe.
Yes. That's Look,
Still think letting Corberan go was a mistake.
knock Corberan. I don't know.
I called it.
He's
right.
leading a team to the championship playoffs, man. He can't be a bad coach.
Where's he at now? Wait, where's he at now?
West Brom.
West Brom.
He went back.
We should get Wayne Rooney. Go to comedy. Kostica, keep up the good work, keep up the good work, lads. Thank you very much, Kosti.
Thank you, man.
Thank
If you have any
Kosti.
thoughts on anything, please comment down below.
No, I understand that we can't attract big managers, but I'm saying that we could give it a shot. Not that it can happen, but like, what's a phone call gonna do? Will it hurt anyone? No.
Mourinho would probably laugh, for example.
Kosti has said he's gutted about this morning, mate. We all are, but don't worry, we're versing them 5 more fucking times this year. So hopefully we'll get a win.
5 made 5 too much, mate.
4 times, 5 times, like this, mate.
It's-
the way
3 more. It's 3 more.
is it? No, we verse them 1 more in the league,
And 2 in the playoff.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Grima. Don't worry, Kosti, mate. We're all gutted, but life goes on.
We're still gonna win the league. Mate, I'm sticking by
If
my.
we win the league, to be honest, we can't talk. We can't say shit. If we
win the league, it's an embarrassment for
but
the
you know
league.
what, Aris? I think at the start of the season, one of you, it was you, Dionisi or Chris, said Aris are too far to get us because they started so bad.
I didn't say it at the start of the season. I said it 2 episodes ago.
Wait, hang on, let me get the ladder here. Fucking hell, they're 5 points behind, mate, and we have them on Monday.
Imagine we lose. Like fucking
Where are we
2
playing?
points behind.
Are we
We're playing in the-
Thessaloniki.
Yeah.
Mate.
We never believed I'd say this, but it's a scary fucking game.
I can't believe this is our
Our reality. This is our reality now, yeah.
It's really shit. Like, I miss the times we used to bat some shit team 5-0, and then just a casual knockout in Europa League. Like, where were those days? We're playing in Europe still somehow. We're still playing in Europe, but the point I wanted to make before Chris as well, we put the money in for dog shit players. Onyekuru, Kunde, freaking whoever
Yeah.
else from that season.
the other
The
camera,
only thing we didn't put money in was a coach.
Fucking BL.
and for 20s.
Is BL still here?
Yeah, he's injured.
Get him out. Get him out. I'm sick. He's the Spanish Onyekuru has had more haircuts than highlights at this club.
Then assists and cross.
He's done. He'll do like the most insane fucking Rabona backflip you've ever seen, and then like the worst pass right after. I dead set reckon I can take him on in a 1v1. Like skills only. I'm telling you I can. Anyway, guys, we have 6 viewers. I think this is the most we've ever had.
Probably, yeah.
We're doing something right.
I got like 6 lasso as well at some point.
Woo!
Yeah, we're
Guys, we're moving on up in the world. We're moving on up. Let's talk about the penalty shootout because we haven't. Let's just talk about those 2 misses because
I didn't see it.
Yeah, they're Neca, so you didn't lose anything.
I now know. So was Camara's penalty really that bad?
Cameras was embarrassing.
it was
he hit it like a little.
Did Carvalho, was he
child.
saved at least? Was it saved at least?
Yeah, Carvalho.
it was a bad penalty. It was a very bad penalty.
Just
I
very
think
weak.
I'd rather it be saved than Kamara skying it. Probably wanted to hit it back to Guinea.
Camara's was an NFL kick. It wasn't a fucking penalty.
What?
Where's Camara from?
Guinea.
Guinea.
Does
Yeah.
he play for the national team?
Yes.
He fell out with the coach.
Oh yeah, because Guinea's from
I wonder if he has disciplinary problems at Olympiakos.
He hasn't in a few years, I'm pretty sure.
He was coach. Oh, I realized Mourinho would come because he coached Camara, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I will coach Camara again. That's why he'll come.
Guys, hot take. Dionisi, you might know more. Would you take Agibo Kamara back?
Yeah,
No,
definitely, yeah.
I wouldn't take that other Korean back either.
Ajibu.
Which one?
I think Ajibu is like he's talking about. Wait, who are you?
Talking about one.
Yeah, there was one good one that was good, and then there was one.
He's talking about Ouijo. God.
No. We loaned in Ouijo and we
one
sold
sentence when he left the
so they're not.
so funny.
None of them are coming back.
What about Alab Deloy?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh
I'd
yeah,
I take Omar back in a heartbeat.
Where is he at?
See,
now?
that's the thing. That's the thing about fucking.
He's at Bodo Glimt.
Why did he not? Why did Marinakis not give him the money? If one player was to get the money, why wasn't it him?
I don't know. I really don't.
Look, I'm glad we have Rodinei now. Like, don't get me wrong, but
No, Rodney is amazing.
he's a gun. But the time before Rodinei, so when we had to watch, our eyes had to bleed with Kenny Lala, with fucking Avala, whatever.
Avila, yeah, thank you.
Avila, yeah, like.
Thank God.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy has like he puts Tsiporo in his fucking Yiradika or something in his Hirino.
I had
Man,
a good Euro today.
where'd you get it from?
Cronulla.
Which one?
This was lucky one. They used to be in Brighton.
Oh, they're in Cronulla now.
Yeah, and he goes, he knew my brother. But anyway, CJ, back to the penalties.
There's not much to say. Carvalho with a really weak penalty and Madi Kamara sending it into orbit. Ball still traveling up there.
It's going to be in Ghana. It's going to be in Guinea soon, mate.
It's going to be
Ajibu is 22, by the way.
wow.
He what? Pushed to 22.
So were we playing him in Europa League at like 19 years old?
Yeah.
Like we were relying on him. Yeah, not bad. Not
Good
bad.
size. Is he Guinea as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
plays-
he is at AFCON. The coach took him, pretty sure.
How is El Gabi going at AFCON? Is there?
No clue.
I know
Oh,
Salah's
really?
going to, but
He can stay there for all.
we need Egypt to lose, please.
Can you not talk about Liverpool for 1 second?
Aren't you a Liverpool fan?
No, because you started it. You were like, we need him back, so I was adding to it. We're gonna watch Australia versus Syria at 10:30. CJ, you're gonna
Absolutely. I'm gonna bet.
so we're gonna beat Syria
I've got security cameras to install tonight. Well, Morocco played one game. They've won 3-0.
against who? Mauritania,
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Yeah,
El Gabi came on for 9 minutes. So
Tanzania.
Of course he did.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's criminal. We let go of Pekin. Criminal.
It is. I agree. I
It's
massively
unacceptable.
agree.
Oh, who?
It's
Pequeno.
a disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
Pequeno Suarez, man.
Oh yes, I remember Tiquinho Suarez.
That
Yeah, well,
goal against, was it Fener? I think it was Fener.
Scored again in both games.
Yeah.
He won it in the last minutes at home.
Better than all of them aside, like El Arabi.
What about what's his name? Gustavo. What was his name? He was a Brazilian
Can-
guy. He was
Scarpa.
terrible.
Scarpa.
Started with J or something.
Gustavo.
Gustavo Scarpa.
No, I remember him on.
You're muted.
I remember him on FIFA, and I would never play him because he was terrible.
On what? Sorry?
CDM. He was a CDM. He was really bad.
CDM.
He
Brazilian.
wasn't a CDM, he was a cam.
Yeah, Campbell CDM.
He is
I know
talking about Scarpa. I don't know why
talking
you're
about
overthinking it.
Gustavo Scarpa.
Am I?
Yes, you are. We've had this convo before.
He looked homeless, basically.
No, not him. Another one. He looked fat, but he wasn't.
Marcelo.
Another one.
The
He was
fattest
in-
player I've ever seen, Marcelo. Holy shit.
Who?
Got a comment here. We should be building for next year already, but there's just too much uncertainty in every single area from coach to goalkeeper. 110% because we might not even have Pascal Lakis at the end of the season. So it's hard, mate. That's
Contracts are something.
To add to what Chris said earlier, Costi as well, with team morale, with when the club sacks a coach, what it does to the team's morale. We've been building a team for the last 2-3 freaking seasons just on restart. So if this guy stays till the end of the season, it's somewhat of a rebuild, and
He won't.
I don't think. But if he does, who knows? If we get whacked in the Conference League and the league looks dog shit, this guy's out again, and we restart again.
Will he make February? I don't know.
Look, he could be that coach where somehow performs in Europe. So imagine we get to a semi-final.
Yeah, he's not.
Sorry,
he's not. I
guys.
fully
Oh,
agree
no,
with you.
No, I agree with you. He's not that guy. Definitely not that guy. Going off his track record.
I don't remember if you said it. I think you did say it. Like, who wants to play for him? Like, who will play for him, even in Europe?
Look, if I was in that locker room and I'd show respect to my coach, also the same way I respect my boss at work, but I would not, I'd look at the resume and be like, what the hell? 21 jobs, man. Fuck.
And how many years?
If
23.
Dionisi, Chris, if you wrote on a paper your resume and you're 40 years old and you've had 15 jobs and you went to an employer, you wouldn't get hired. But I'm telling you, because of the khalya in the club, how bad our situation is, who else was going to take it on? Who else would we have gotten? I mean, the timing's probably poor. We could have tried for Jovanovic. Who knows, even Mourinho, but we should have kept Martinez. There's no comment about that.
Do you know which coach he was last year's rumor? But do you know which coach I would have loved? Like, no, of course, Xabi. I'm talking about a realistic option. Bilic, Slavan Bilic.
Yeah, he was rumored for a bit, but he came out saying it.
He rejected it.
He rejected it.
I'm not surprised, but we need a coach like that will fix up everyone, that will send whoever doesn't listen to fucking Olympiakos. I don't know.
I'm trying to find this Brazilian guy I'm talking about.
Are you talking about Guilherme?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Look, he was a beast.
You're talking about one of our best CDMs ever?
Is it who I think it is? Hold on.
No, definitely not.
Surely not. If it is, I'm kicking you out of the stream.
No, it's not Guilherme.
No. If it is, I am kicking you out of the stream.
No, it's not him. No. Oh, that's not even.
I can't think of any Brazilian CDMs that we've had right now.
The-
Leonardo, but that was like 20 years ago.
He had a beard. No, not Guilherme Torres, not him.
Okay, thank God.
No, he's darker. He's darker with a beard.
Are you talking about Bruno?
No, not Bruno. He plays for Buffalo, so I would know.
Okay. Yeah, but you just said a random question.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I mostly want your opinion, CJ. That you saw the game.
Yeah.
Who plays on Sunday? Name your 11 for Sunday.
Baska in goals. If we were in a better position, I'd put on Solaki, but I don't know. Baska. Look, in the current situation, if he's not fucking staying, then Solaki. But anyway, Baska, Rodinei. This one's tough because Doi and Biancone.
Rechos is back.
Yeah,
I'm fed up with that guy, mate. I'm sorry, I'm fed up with him. Personally, I would give Biancone and Doi. I'd give them.
You'd play Biancone and Doi? Okay.
Doi, look, Biancone has been very consistent.
Where is this
Doi
guy?
has,
No, he's playing. He's definitely playing.
Yeah, he's playing. Doi, I think, has a point to prove. Today he was so, the last couple games has been so good. I just put him on. Give Retsos a break. On the left, jeez. Fuck, man. Look, obviously Ortega's going to play, but
I'd play Richards.
I'd play Richards. In the
I'd even play Vrusai. Genuinely.
Yeah, I would. I prefer Vrusai attacking, but regardless, our two CDMs, Heze and Sotiropoulos. Alexandropoulos, yeah, sorry. What did I say?
Sotiropoulos.
Fuck. Back in the day for Panathinaikos. Anyway, yeah, so I'm looking at the team squad. Heze and Sotiris. Then I would play Masouras, Fortunis,
definitely.
and Martins.
Yeah, if he's fit enough to play 90, yeah.
Yes. And up front, we're left with no other choice but Navarro. If El Arabi's fit.
We have another choice. that I've
He's
been
not- he's never-
shouting about.
Never a fucking choice. Never a choice. If all strikers were
He is a choice.
not for me, mate. Sorry.
Wait, who do you think I'm talking about?
Jovetic?
No, I'm talking about Ba.
Oh, no, get him on.
No,
Yeah, of course. No, I was thinking
Fucking
about
play,
bloody
bro.
Jovetic. No, way.
no, definitely not.
But that's the 11 I would go with.
CJ, I
That's
found out who it was.
Who?
He's not Brazilian either. Halal Sudani.
Even he was better than half of fucking squad now.
Yeah, him.
I think injuries ruined his time at Olympiakos, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It was
he
decent.
wasn't. He was a good rotational player.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
remember he was useless, and I used to bench him all the time
On what?
on FIFA.
Speaking
I used to put
speaking
him-
like you watched games, but
Yeah. I put Olympiakos in the Premier League, and I won.
Anyway, guys, you're starting 11 if full control to you.
mine is a bit different actually. Of course, Paschalakis, like you said, if we were in a better situation, I would play Zolakis as well, like last year against Ares, but Paschalakis. Rodinei, I would play Rechos and Bjorkon. I wouldn't play those yet. Game is sadly too important to play. Richards, I would put Esen Sotiris. I would put Masuras Fortunis, and since I have my doubts about Martins being fully fit to play, like full 90, I would actually put Brinic on.
Oh yeah.
And I'd put Martins as a sub.
Yeah.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Keep forgetting about him, honestly.
Yeah, because he's played like a total of 100 minutes all season. Barely.
Probably less than Solbakken.
Yeah, probably. And I'd put Ba up front.
Mm.
Like,
How
if 20, maybe 21,
it's time to call him up, man.
if we do end up somehow losing on Sunday, just play youngsters the rest of the season. Like, what do you have
Might
to
as
lose?
well. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain.
Fully agree with the comment. Fully agree with the
I don't
comment.
want to say Muddy anymore. Thanks for the memories, but yeah. Got to somewhat agree. He came back this season at the start at least, and he looked pretty good. We saw a bit of ability, but he gets I think complacency really ruins him.
Martinez convinced him to stay and play. Now that he's gone, it shows that he's one of the fucking sicknesses in the locker room.
Look, if he had a falling out with his national team manager, then Fadasu, what's going on?
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah.
I'd sell him now.
We'll get
Like
more
even-
money for him now than we'll ever will.
Anything is better than everything. That's also what I've been saying for a while now.
I tell you what the shame is, like that win against West Ham, like him and Heze played so well together. That's why what's going on now. I would release him after yesterday. Yeah. Would have released him.
I'd sell him for like peanuts. Like anything's better than nothing.
I think at one point we had him valued at 24 mil.
We wanted 20, we were getting like 12, and we never sold him.
Honestly,
It's the Cisse situation all over again.
100.
CJ.
Chris, I want you to tell me your starting 11. But
I was about to tell you. I'm waiting for you.
I didn't forget.
Okay, in goals, Paschalakis, of course. Rodinei at the right back. Hopefully, Retsos is fit, so he can go centre back. He's fit, so Retsos. Porrozo from Ecuador, I think as well would be nice.
I think he's gone. Ferrozo's gone.
No, he's here.
He's still there. Fuck.
Ferreira is the one that's gone.
So bad.
And
Yeah.
Guinea as well. In the back. No, I said Rodney is good. And then in the midfield, because we do a 4-2-3-1 for some reason, Mady Camara.
Best we can do.
Mady Camara. I'm sorry, I know he missed the penalty, but
I'm very tempted to kick you.
what do you mean? It's the best spot. It's the best we've got.
Before you continue, just to address the two comments. With the comment that's on the screen now, if we sold all three of them after the Wolves game, like the 2021 season, we probably could have made around 25 to 30 million, like combined.
I think we could have done more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you know what?
about Rezos, I'm pretty sure he served his red. Yesterday
against Panathinaikos, he was out because of the red, so he's back.
It's not like the games in England, for example. You can serve reds in the cup as well.
Back to my team, CJ.
Yeah.
Mady Camara, PL next to him as well, and then on the wing.
Fucking taking the piss out.
On the wing, no, I'm serious. On the wing, Alexandropoulos. Is he a winger? Is he a winger or is he like a...
Fuck, mate. Have you watched the game? No, I want to hear the lineup.
Wait, what position is he? So he's a midfielder. So I'm going to put it here. Okay, sorry. Mady Camara and Alexandropoulos are going to play, obviously, because they're the best. And then you're going to put Masouras on the wing.
I'll kick you again.
Masouras on the wing. What do you mean? What's wrong with Masouras?
Yeah, he's a winger.
Masouras, Podence, and Fortunis for the 4-2-3. And then up top, Stefan Jovetic. That's my team.
Yeah, you're good.
Don't.
No.
You got to give him a chance, man.
It's had too many chances. I don't care. Bellarabi can score in 5 minutes. Jovetic can. I don't care.
Such a shame he's injured.
You got to give him a chance, man. Thank you very much.
Send in your resume to Olympiakos. Just do it.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I genuinely.
Definitely do the job, mate.
Well, you predicted the Europa League.
I did predict the Europa League, and I predicted.
I keep forgetting about that.
You literally, I can't believe you said that it will come down to the final match, whether we play in Europe or not. And
if we actually win the league,
you know what? Like, back to that comment from Gossi. Like, my dad still says, like, as if we didn't do all we can to keep Cisse in bar. I know there were other issues there, but.
Cisse had
issue.
Yeah, it's a shame because he would have been our best defender right now. I still believe that.
It was maybe our best defender when he wasn't playing.
I'm still gonna advocate for Rezos because he at least knows where he's playing, and he does have the talent. But.
Well,
I'm sorry. As I was saying, he would have been way better than anyone else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
CJ, do you know what the prediction is for the Conference League? We're going to make the semi-final. We're going to make the semi-final of the Conference League.
You know what, Chris? I actually have a feeling we're going to be so dog shit in the league, but somehow killing the Conference League. I have that feeling.
I don't think we're going to win. We're going
to.
There's like.
Did you say I think we're going to win it?
No.
Not you, Chris.
Semi-final. We'll get like Aston Villa or something, and then we'll lose.
We're conceding 11 to 5. But it's what always happens in Europe. Like players like Mady, for example, will start playing well again because they want to get a transfer to a big team.
Yeah.
The comment. I think not having a proper CDM this year has also made the centre backs look even worse than they have been. I think those are two separate issues, to be totally honest. Like, not having a CDM
Problems in.
has.
And that's where we could have Henderson Dionisi. Oh.
Fuck no, man. Look, I think, Gosti, I think the problem is, like, there's some talent in the CDMs, like with Heze and Alexandropoulos. But yeah, exactly, Doi. Yeah, that's his original position. But as well, our centre backs.
Is that the one that's
we have a problem there unless Biancone becomes, which he's already showing,
is
an absolute gun of a player.
Andrea Doi, is he Greek and Albanian?
Greek Albanian with a Greek nationality, yes.
I was going to say, I don't know why. I don't think we should play him, but okay.
Coming up to about the hour mark, I reckon we should talk about transfers real quick. One transfer rumor I want to address, and which I absolutely despise if it would happen, our boy
Manolas?
Manolas.
Yeah. Nah. He can fuck off.
Which one? Say it again. Who?
Manolas.
No, thanks. I think I'm okay with that, to be honest.
You're okay with that?
As in, like, I'm okay with not signing him. He's like 45.
Do you remember when we lost to Maccabi 4-0 with Dionisi? Chris, you probably stopped watching at this point, but when Manolas went up for the interview and it was just showing his face for like 20 seconds.
It was showing his face on the stadium screen as well.
Yeah, I would have kept him. I would have kept him. Till the end of the year, I would have kept him.
I've been proven so. I said that it was a correct decision for him to go, but I've been proven so wrong. What did you say, Chris?
Would you bring back Lazarus?
Why do I even ask you? What?
You know what? I dead set would. Like 35-year-old you would bring.
He hasn't touched a ball in like a year and a half.
Because he breaks a foot every time he looks at one.
Socrates is at Betis.
Yeah, is he playing though?
Pretty sure. Like the odd game, not the starter, of course, but the odd game.
Yeah, I reckon loan him and see what he does, and then maybe you can sign him permanently.
Who's Socrates?
Yeah. What?
Chris, how old do you think he is?
I know he's old. I'm saying no, like you can.
How does that make sense? Why would we loan him in then buy him?
Because Olympiakos loan players instead of buying them.
Yeah, this season is like the first we've ever seen.
Do you not understand FFP?
I do understand financial fair play.
We have massive issues with FFP. That's why we keep loaning people in.
Anyway, what are the other transfers, CJ? Any other ones?
When I clicked on
what about a keeper? Do you reckon we would need a keeper if
not now. In the summer, maybe.
If I'm saying if Alexandropoulos dips.
He won't now. If he leaves, he'll leave in the summer on a free. We're not selling him. There is no way we sell him.
I meant Paskalakis, not Alexandropoulos.
Yeah, but I understood. That's why I went.
The thing is with Alexandropoulos, there's with his clause, 1 million or whatever goes to Panathinaikos.
Where did Bar go, by the way? What club did he move to?
He go to Turkey.
Saudi Arabia?
Turkish. But then, yeah, look, if we sign Alexandropoulos, 1 million goes to Panathinaikos.
Who cares?
And with that, maybe Panathinaikos can paint their seats again.
Yeah.
They can hire the fucking laborers to do something around the stadium, maybe cut the grass.
Yeah. Okay, what about, I know he's a bit dodgy and he did stupid things, but would you bring back Ruben Semedo?
No.
Why not?
Exactly because of what you said.
Because he's
Look,
that's
man.
stupid.
We have enough
This
sickness in the locker room.
This is my thing with Semedo. Even though he was proven not guilty, he put himself in a situation.
Exactly.
Would I have him back at the club? Yes.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Good.
Look, he's like, I don't know, man.
I would rather have Socrates.
Why don't we just get every player from the 2021 season
Would you
and
find Mavropanos?
1920 season, sorry, regardless of age?
Who?
Mavropanos.
Nah,
If there was a chance, yeah, definitely.
No, he's shit.
He's shit for the Premier
He
League.
is shit.
For the Premier League, yes, but I think he would be very good for us next to Retsos.
I'd rather get Hadzidiakos.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's
I
better
do
than everyone we've mentioned up to now.
If I could get 2 Greek players right now,
Hadzidiakos,
Ioannidis.
do you want a realistic option? Because I have
Maybe-
realistic options as well.
Yeah.
Limnios is realistic.
Limnios.
Godinhos.
Bakasetas is probably realistic too.
He's gone to Panathinaikos.
He's gone to Panathinaikos.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'd get Wotas and Siopis. I've been saying it from the summer.
Obvious, yeah.
Oh, Siovis, the centre back.
CDM.
Did you say Siopis, right?
Siopis, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old one.
And Wotas. Samaris.
Yeah, what else I get?
I'd get also with somebody's.
Yeah,
Bring him back to Greece.
Mostly retired.
Big injuries rolled in as well.
I had another player in my head, but I don't know.
Oh God.
No, it was like a Greek one.
Position?
No, I don't remember. I lost it now.
I would loan him.
This was the question I was going to ask. So, Paskalakis goes. What keeper do we get? Do we get a Greek keeper? Who do we get?
Jolakis as a number 1 and Kipa Youngster as a number 2.
So you wouldn't buy anyone. You just make Solakis number 1.
Yeah.
If
What about what if we bring what's his name? Vlachodimos.
The thing
actually no.
The thing is, look, if Paskalakis doesn't stay, I don't think Vlachodimos coming is an unrealistic. I think it's a realistic thing that could happen. He's not even first choice at Nottingham.
If we buy a keeper, we lose Jolakis. I'm just saying. He's not staying as a backup for another year. Plus, he's out of contract, so don't forget.
Oh no, I'll keep Solakis, but I'm saying
I'd take him on loan. I'd take him out on loan.
Pepe Reina. Think he was
Pepe Reina.
Pinto. Remember Pinto from Barca? Anyway, another transfer rumor, Chiquinho.
He signed for the summer. 3-year deal. He's coming the summer, yes.
Who? We signed him.
Benfica's Chiquinho, the CDM.
We signed him.
CDM. Yeah.
Is he Portuguese?
Oh, he's coming in the summer.
It was a pre-contract, yes.
Portuguese?
Yes.
Somewhere there, Spanish, Portuguese, I don't know.
Portuguese, because Marinakis loves Portuguese people.
Yeah, but he's actually a good player for a change.
Good. No, I think I've heard. I think he's good. Is that any more rumors? Anyone else?
We did sign. Pretty sure we did get David Carmo from Porto.
Bro, the Portuguese league, man. There's other leagues, bro.
We needed a centre back like him, and as far as I know, I haven't seen if anything has changed there. We are very close to Gaston Hernandez from San Lorenzo. Gaston Hernandez, the centre back from San Lorenzo.
You had me excited for a second. Chicorito.
Isn't he like 36?
Yeah, but Olympiakos love 36-year-old strikers.
Yes, CJ don't laugh because he was rumored last season for us.
Who, Chicorito?
Yes, he actually was.
Did you bring Balotelli?
Yes.
I would bring
For once.
Balotelli.
I'd take him. Yeah, I'd take him. Yeah.
You see? Not that bad. Balotelli. I signed him for Olympiakos back in the day. And Divock Origi, I reckon he'd be good for us too.
He's fatter than Marcelo the way he is right now.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you need someone going to give good. That Fulsini's going to give good service to, and I reckon it'd be them. You need a black striker. That's what I think we need.
A very unrealistic thing, but if I had all the money in the world and owned Olympiakos, Olympiakos would be playing.
Yeah, the game he had, like I think it was yesterday in the cup, scored 2 very nice goals.
Look,
So you have all the money.
Pavlidis-
You pick him out of all the players. You wouldn't buy like Van Dijk or like Haaland.
Fuck no, because the Vegas is 23. He's not an old little bitch.
Okay,
like
Haaland's
Van Dijk.
23. Haaland's young. You wouldn't sign Haaland.
No,
He would score 10 goals against Panathinaikos.
I don't think any amount of money in the world is buying Haaland.
I'd buy Haaland, and then we'd be top of the league undefeated.
and that's why you don't watch Olympiakos and don't care about Greek football.
I do care about Greek football. Thank you very much. I do. I just don't think Haaland wouldn't suit the Greek league. But I'm just saying, if I had all the money in the world, I would still bring him in.
Okay, I didn't mean all.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, I know, but
He meant realistically.
somewhat realistic. Even though the Vegas would never be.
I would bring Marco.
Even though how good Pavlidis is, the guy should
No.
be on the national team.
No, yeah, much rather. I'm saying it. I think we should try and bring Yakumakis back to Europe. I've said it many times.
I'll take him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
wasted in the MLS, man.
Well, who knows?
I would take Yakumakis. What a player, mate.
Yeah, I'll take him.
100%. I think we should just go for Greeks, to be honest. I think that's where the attraction's going to come.
That's what we've been saying, and you've been disagreeing with.
No, I said we should be getting Greeks. I'm saying we should be getting all these Portuguese players that no one's ever heard of. And Nicolas Freire. Who's Nicolas Freire? Like, come on.
No, I don't think he'll ever come to.
Yeah, he's Ike through and through. I'm just saying that I like the guy.
So, doesn't matter if you're Ike through and through. You could still find
He's not Bakasetas or Lazarus. He wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure.
Also, Sotiris.
He's played for all the.
Sotiris is young, man. Come on.
What about Savelas?
Bro, Chris, man. Stop.
Is he not playing anymore?
He is, but he
Playing,
fucking
but-
shit.
Oh my goodness, he's 36 years old. Okay, no, sorry. I thought he was younger.
He still gets a spot in the national team.
And he plays for
He retired finally, by the way.
Did he? Thank God.
From the national team, he stopped here.
Do you remember his beef with Maniatis?
Yeah, of course I do.
2014.
Maniatis. What a player, Maniatis.
Man, Maniatis was a gun.
Wow. I remember when
You
he
know
scored-
what? I like Sotiris reminds me of him a little bit.
I remember when Maniatis scored from halfway in Melbourne. Remember that?
Sotiris reminds me of Fuster a lot.
What a player.
Maniatis.
So like we don't have like what's that?
Why are they all playing bloody Turkey?
We need like those Ibarrasas, Dominguez.
Oh,
And then, like, a classic
Alejandro,
player.
mate. Oh, Dos Santos.
Those are 1 in a million, man.
Oh, Alejandro Dominguez. Oh, CJ. Memories, man.
Do you even know who he was?
Yes.
Nah, probably not.
Of course, I know who Alejandro Dominguez is. One of the best, man.
Bring Gocho.
Ocha.
I'd fucking take him as a backup to Zolakis.
I'd take a
Mate,
shot
that
too.
guy only shows up at World Cups.
I'm saying I would take him as a backup. Not as a first choice.
I want Solakis to start, mate.
We should wrap this up.
probably wrap it up real quick. Do you know the news with Fucking, what's his name there? Brignoli. What's happened?
He's
Out of
out.
favour?
He refused to resign. He's gonna be gone for free in the summer.
God,
And Panathinaikos are bringing Dragovski, I'm pretty sure, from Fiorentina.
what if Olympiakos signed Brignoli and got rid of
Hmm.
Pasca? How mad would you be?
I'd stop watching.
That's mean. We need Solakis, mate.
There are some moves that can't happen.
I love
Yeah.
bringing out Solakis, mate. Would you
Yeah.
have been happy if Suarez came to Olympiakos instead of into Miami?
I don't know.
But
Maybe.
you can't. It's a weird scenario. You can't.
Over Jovetic, yeah. But
He would start every game.
he'd probably demand a lot of game time, and I don't want to invest that much
And also,
time.
as a fan, think he wouldn't suit Olympiakos, to be honest with you.
Fuck. What are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a run dry.
Yeah. That's just.
I just wanted to ask about
Let's
Suarez.
cut it. Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up. We've been here for an hour and 11. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Thanks for joining the discussion. Please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already.
And Spotify.
Please like our page.
Follow what the banner says.
Follow us on
Leave a 5-star
everything.
5-star
Instagram,
review
Twitter.
on Spotify.
That's it. Spotify, Twitter, even TikTok for fresh Olympiakos memes. Follow us there. Find us there. Thank you very much for joining. Signing out, Thrillos Global is me, Dionysi, and Christos. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Signing out.